And now on Sydney Weekend, cheers with Ben Malouf. Thanks to firstvintage.com.au.
Hello, wine guy.
Hello, Mr. Smith.
Can
How
you
are
say, well, can you say the word wine?
Wine.
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 Wine guys always say wine.
Very
But not
bourgeois
wine.
of them all.
If you were going to go to Opera in the Domain tonight, what would you pack?
Ooh, it's a nice hot afternoon. We're going Pinot Gris.
Pinot. You do default to Pinot Gris, I've noted.
Always love it. For this time of year, it's magic because it's so versatile.
But wine man, let's reverse the formula, because normally wine bloke gets the call, sommelier man, and everyone says, righto, here's my menu, match it up for me. Now, you've committed yourself to the Pinot Gris, going to the Opera in the Domain tonight. So you got the cashmere rug, you got the nice wicker basket. What food?
Oh, why don't you just go nice and simple? Go down to your local chicken shop, get a barbecue chicken, some lovely fresh salad, sit there on the picnic rug, away you go.
Tabbouleh, mate.
Oh, absolutely fabulous. Fresh, crisp, easy to eat. Fabulous choice.
Now, next door to Mum, Sue, Lebanese Sue, and her husband moved in, Struth Ruth, in the 70s, like first wave. And every year, for every significant event in our place, like the Christian event, Christmas and stuff, Sue comes in with the tabbouleh for your Maureen.
I need to ask you a very important question.
Yeah.
Tomatoes or no tomatoes? There's always a raging debate.
In relation to your tabbouleh,
Absolutely. Does she
mate,
put
I think it's secret women's business. I don't know that I've been permitted in the kitchen to observe the process by which it's produced, but I just know it's magnificent.
Well, my family's from up at a place called Zahle originally, many, many moons ago.
Say it again.
Zahle. Zahle in the Lebanese hills. And my father swears blind that you should not have tomatoes in your tabbouleh.
Because it makes your gout come if you eat tomatoes.
Well, I
Not
think
the 3 bottles of red wine. You wake up the next morning and go, oh, geez, I've been on those tomatoes.
that has absolutely nothing to do with it at all.
How good is that? You can go to the Domain tonight, Opera in the Domain. You can have your bottle of Australian Pinot Gris. Do you still, can you call it Appellation Pinot Gris if it's made here in Australia?
No, you just call it Pinot Gris.
Pinot Gris.
Pinot Gris.
So if you're an Australian winemaker, which you represent, right?
We do.
Solely Australian wines. You can call it Pinot Gris,
Absolutely, you can call it Pinot Gris.
but you can't say Appellation Pinot Gris.
No, you cannot.
So you got your Australian Pinot Gris, not Appellation Pinot Gris, and a chook from the barbecue shop, and a bit of tabbouleh. That's it.
Easy as you like, maybe a little bit of cheese just to finish it off, because let's face it, that
Exactly.
always ends a great meal.
Mate, now, the Czechoslovakian princess when I was in Brisbane, and I can't tell you how many weekends on the balcony we would spend. A wheel of cheese, something soft, a bit of camembert, maybe a bit of brie. You go down the shop, just around the corner was a deli, and you can get quince paste, and you get those Captain's biscuits, the Captain's thin wafers.
Yeah, I know the ones. I actually had some really nice Australian camembert last weekend from a place called Small Cow Farm, and what we had it with was a pear and hazelnut spread, which was just absolutely delightful. And Australia has great fromageries. We've just got great agriculture, so I implore everybody just to support Australian agriculture.
That's a very, very strong doing word. Implore.
Absolutely.
The wine guy is imploring everybody to support our fromageries.
And drink Australian wines, because they're amongst the best in the world, if not that I'm biased. at
In
all,
appropriate
Michael.
quantities.
Absolutely. Be responsible.
I reckon we've got to... No. See, of course it goes without saying you should be responsible, but we do get a bit of the wowzer in us, don't we? Like every time you talk about grog, you've got to say, just go easy.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes... If you know you're good on it and you don't play up, well...
I'm getting married in a couple of months, and I can assure you when I do that, I think we may be letting our hair down and enjoing some wonderful
Do you know
Australian
that
Pinot Gris.
I had a wedding not all that long ago. The Sydney Morning Herald took a bit of an interest in it. And Barnaby Joyce and George Brandis came along. And a prize for the person who can select what table drank the most red wine. Thank you very much, Ben Malouf.